and welcome back to my channel. So today we have reached the pinnacle of YouTubing in my mind. I was reached out to by the company DONALOVE Hair, and they were all like, oh, we would like to send you one of our wigs for review. And if y'all know, the type of PR that I would like to receive, all makeup aside, is free hair. So getting this opportunity made me pretty ding-dang ecstatic, especially since the majority of my wig purchasing, I honestly don't do on a lot of the mainstream wig websites. So I just thought this would be a great, fun experience for me. Hopefully I can make this be okay, because this is my first ever wig review, so I have no experience doing these, but hopefully I am able to express and give the information in a good and informative way. So starting off, your wig arrives in this pretty little box, very a la, you know, that Tiffany blue whatever with the bow going on. I will say I'm not sure if it's because it was sent to me or if this is like how it is for everyone, but the shipping was very fast. They told me it had shipped and I got it in about 2 days. So I don't know if that's just me or if that's the way it is for everything, but on first impression, the shipping was nice and fast. And one of the things you do receive in your package are 2 wig caps. These are actually not my preferred wig caps. I'll show you what mine is when I put the wig on. But this is just your pretty generic stocking cap. You just have it like that. You put it on and then you have to shove your hair all up in there. This is definitely what I was using all during my cosplay days. So I am very familiar with these and definitely not a fan. And you can pick up a myriad of wig caps just from Sally's Beauty. They've got those kind. They've got the kind that I like. So you can also order them online or go in store. So you don't have to rely on the wig cap that the company sends you if it's not your preference. And especially if you have a lot of hair, you're gonna want something a bit more heavy duty. Then another thing they send you, which is actually pretty nice, is a wig brush. Now the difference between a normal brush and a wig brush is a normal brush, how it has like the little balls on the end that kind of catches your hair. This one doesn't, because when you're brushing a wig, you don't want to catch the hair and tug on it. That will ruin the shape of your wig, as well as pull out hair from it. And, you know, unlike a normal head, the wig does not grow back its hair. So this just helps you have minimal pulling out and everything like that, and makes it a lot gentler and less conducive to doing damage to the wig. Also, you can find a wig brush at, they're actually, I think you have wig brushes, they're called weave brushes. I bought mine at Sally Beauty. I just went in and I said, hey, I need a brush for artificial hair, and they pointed me in the right direction. The wig comes in a plastic bag, and here is my beauty. This is a 26-inch synthetic lace front wig. Now, I know a lot of y'all aren't familiar with wigs. You've been requesting me to do more wig videos. I do have one that I've filmed but not uploaded. What a lace front is instead of just having the cap, you have the cap in here, and this is where it ends. Instead of just having the cap on your hairline, it has this netted material that the hair is threaded through, and then you cut it according to your scalp, and that just makes a much more realistic hairline. I'm actually going to now insert the clip of me showing you a bit more close up, as well as cutting the lace. So roll clip.
And Papa's all flash, taking care of business and sweeping up the trash. And brother always thought that he was cool, breaking little hearts and bending the rules. And sister, she don't know where she stands, looking for a man to put a ring on her hand. And someday I should go home, 'cause I went and left them all alone. Welcome to the family. Welcome Welcome to the family. It's part of me. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Mama's all business and Papa's all flash, taking care of business and whipping up the cash. And brother always thought that he could go far in fancy clothes and foreign cars. Sister slept her way to the top. When she got that high, she must have got lost. Cause you can't win with a losing hand. Sometimes it's best to start over again. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. It's part of me. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. You can't win with a losing hand. When you're down, it's best to start over again. You can't win with a losing hand. When you're down, it's best to start.
It's a lot less tricky than it does seem. I mean, when you're telling people getting into wigs, you're like, oh, it's a lace front. They're like, oh, what? My first lace front that I ever got was actually accidental. I just ordered it off of Poshmark and it came and I was like, oh, wow. And I tasted lace front and I decided I was never going back. So, highlights of the wig. This is synthetic. Synthetic is going to be less expensive than, say, human hair. Those wigs tend to run on a pretty higher price point, which is understandable because the synthetic material can be mass produced, whereas, you know, human hair or other hair wigs, you obviously have to harvest it. That sounds so ghoulish. You can use heat on this wig. They do recommend that you keep it at around 180 on a lower setting. You can use a straightener or a curling iron or something like that. Just keep it on a lower heat because sometimes, and you always want to, sorry, I'm kind of going, ugh. You always want to check if a wig is heat safe because if it's not and you go to use a straightener or a curler, synthetic is a fancy word for plastic, and depending on the type of synthetic wig it is, if you go to do it, it will literally like melt and warp and just, yeah, not cute. So never exceed the heat temperature or anything like that. Go slow. It takes a little bit more time, but you can style it. I'm gonna put this bad boy on for you and then we'll get into some more in-depth discussion. This is the kind of wig cap I like. It is a netted material. It's open at the top and the bottom. You want to take the elastic bit here and you bring it down to your neck. And then you pull the netting up here. Pull the elastic to your hairline and then whoop, like that. Then just adjust it, all kinds of things going on like that. I really like these ones because I feel like it just gets a lot more of my hair. If you have a lot of hair, these kind of ones are a lot easier to double up with. And what a lot of people do is they'll start with this one and then when the hair is contained, they'll go in with one of these. Obviously, my lace is cut, so a lot of people say you're supposed to work from the front, but I usually work from the back. Okay, so there we have it. This particular wig does not have a designated part, so this is one that is more ideal for styling. As I quote my mother, I am a doofus when it comes to styling hair, so I'm usually more okay with a wig that, you know, has already been styled. But just to show you how the lace is, usually when it comes to lace front wigs, I tend to not adhere mine down, but you can see whenever it would be. You can use eyelash glue or nail glue. They actually do have wig adhesive, and it just makes that hairline look a lot more realistic and less like you're wearing a wig. The hair feels very thick. It does have a good amount of weight to it, and one of the things that's nice about it is oftentimes when you're getting into wearing wigs, especially wigs that are a fake color, a color not naturally found on the human head, whenever they're shiny, they can tend to look very fake and synthetic, but this one has enough shine to it where it looks healthy, but without it looking, you know, like plastic. Now let's get down to some of the nitty and gritty. This particular wig retails on their site for $109. Now, the most expensive wig I have ever purchased was $80. Now, they have provided with me to give you a coupon code, 90s Love Child, all lowercase, to get 25% off just the synthetic wigs. The hard deciding factor is it worth it? Because a lot of people you can find with the insurgence of wigs kind of as a fashion accessory. There are a lot of affordable options. If you want to see one YouTuber who does a lot of wigs and stuff like I do, Butte Bean, I will leave her channel linked down below. I would say if you are someone who is looking to purchase a wig just to sort of, you know, have fun and play with it kind of on just like a very casual level, it probably isn't worth it to invest in a wig that's so expensive. Because if you're not getting it to be super uber realistic, or you're getting it more for a fun thing rather than something you're going to be constantly and consistently wearing, there are a lot of cheaper, different alternatives and options out there that can suit your needs. But if you're looking and you want to find a wig that is more realistic, a wig that is going to last you, I can tell with these strands compared to other wigs that I have, through brushing, through wearing it, through storing it, that this isn't going to start fraying or it isn't going to start fading or anything like that for a very extended period of time. So I feel like these wigs are going to be much more investment wigs for someone who does want something realistic. You know, if you're wearing it to work, or if you're wearing it, you know, on an everyday basis or even a weekly basis, you want something that isn't going to be like, I'm wearing a costume, then one of these would be worth the investment. They do have an extended amount of styles and colors. I'm actually pretty sure I'm going to take the sale, the 40% off in July, and get me, I think there are two that I really want, and I may do another review for you all of those to see if the quality is consistent throughout the wigs, because that's one thing to take into mind. I'm trying one, and this one that I have is super really nice, and I can tell that I'm going to be wearing it a lot, but you don't necessarily always know if it's going to be the same. So like I said, just kind of rehashing, if you're wanting a fun just accessory kind of wig, then probably go for something a little bit cheaper. But if you're wanting to do a more investment, a more realistic, something that's going to last you a longer time, then I do think that at least this one is one that's worth investing the price. Now, like I said, it's normally $109, so with the 25% off, it's, you know, taken a little bit off. Having had purchased $80 wigs in the past, I think for someone who wants something long wearing, long lasting, realistic, high quality, then this would be a good company to check out for that. Otherwise, go on to Poshmark, Amazon, Mercari, eBay, all of those, and just get you a fun little whatever wig. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that review. I hope I included everything I needed to include, because this was like a, we'll give you this for compensation of a review, and I'm really new to this whole, like, the trading of goods for content. It's a new thing for me. But definitely let me know down below what you think about this kind of video. If you would like me to, like, purchase wigs from various sites and maybe just do some reviews on my own, kind of maybe some compare and contrast, discussing price point and things like that. I know a lot of y'all have been very interested in my wig whateverness going on. I will leave everything linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys subscribing and coming back, because without y'all, I would not have the free her. You can give all y'all a big pat on the back, because without you, I would not be wearing this hair upon my head right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!